Welcome. This is a lot of fun. You're going to get a crash course on working with sugar today. Take lots of notes because we're doing this video. This is great because you can refer back to it again, because a lot of this stuff, like anything else, you've got to practice. And if you want to keep up with this, you want to do this in the future, get a job at a hotel. Or you do it on your own. I did a lot of sugar decorations for wedding cakes and things like that, so I always had a booth set up. It was always there. You didn't have to arrange things and everything, get it there. It was always there, so it was ready for me to work on. But I think it's really important to think that this is a skill you're not going to get the first day. Some of the things you might. I mean, I've had some students just, wow, that's really good. And then others struggle and struggle. I've struggled through a lot of these techniques and learned from other people. But it's really important to just be persistent and understand this medium too. And once you do that, we'll be able to go over your centerpieces that you've worked on here, these mock-ups, and go through and see how this can apply to your piece and vice versa. Because some things that you have may not be great for some of the techniques or applications. The other big thing is safety. Have you all been burned by sugar before? Have you been burned by oil before? Okay, if you had me in this torture chamber and you said, you have a choice of oil or sugar, I said, I'll take the oil. Okay, I can at least wipe that off. Sugar gets on your skin and you wipe it off, it takes the skin off. I've had that happen on here and all kinds of places. So what I want you to be very careful of is safety. This is hot stuff once it's cooking. It's really warm, but not that hot, 150, 180 degrees to work with. But that's pretty warm. And just like breaking in some new hiking shoes or something like that, you get blisters, okay? So have some gloves, a couple pairs of gloves on that you could always take one off in an emergency, because you still have one underneath it, or you have enough padding in there that you'll be able to manipulate the warm sugar without getting too many blisters. If you get a blister, put a bandage on it, put a glove on it. It's the only way it's going to save it. And I always would kid with some of my students before, we'd go over to the stoves and put my fingers on the hot doors and everything just to get used to it. I have this not so great syndrome. It's called Raynaud's syndrome. The ends of my fingers in the morning are cold. Okay? This is the best time to pull sugar for me because I don't have to feel it so much. So once it gets warmed up, it's a little bit different. But I can't stress safety anymore. The other thing I'm going to stress too is how we cook sugar. It doesn't matter whether we're making pulled sugar, cooked sugar, any cooked sugars, or just making a simple syrup. The idea is that you put this sugar and water together in one way. And I sound like a dictator here, but I'm not. It's that this will put you in good stead for any type of sugar solution that you're working with. You're making a simple syrup, 1 to 1, you bring it up to a boil, boom, done. You can still have sugar crystals on